In this video, we'll have a look at the Date&Time widget. Let's go to the layer properties of our survey layer. For this demonstration, I'll add some fields with date and date-time data types. First, a field called date of the data type date. Then a field called date custom, which I'll use to customize later the date format. Also, this will be of type date. And a field with the name Date&Time of the type Date&Time. And finally, I add one Date&Time custom, which I'll use to demonstrate how you can set the custom formatting of the Date&Time. Now let's go to the Attributes Form tab and let's have a look at the date field. By default, it will use widget type Date&Time because it recognizes the format, and the display format is set to default, which is first the year, then the month, and then the days. You can check the box for a calendar pop-up in the Mergin Maps app. In the preview, you can see how the date will be visualized in the app. Often you want to customize this, so for date custom, I'll set the display format to custom. And if you click the help button, you will see how you can customize how the date will be displayed. Let's try another display format. While changing the display format, you can see the result in the preview. For the date-time field, we've used the date-time data type, and also here by default, it will use this format. And in the preview, you see how this is being displayed. Also here we can customize the format. Let's try a different format. Note that with capital HH, we use the 24-hour time notation. And here in the preview, we see the result. Often you want to have the current date and time automatically printed in the Mergin Maps app. In order to do that, you can change the default value with the expression now and then the brackets. In the preview, you can also now see the current date and time. Now let's have a look at the result in the Mergin Maps app. For the date field, it will print the default date format of the current date if I tap the calendar icon. If I tap the date field, I can modify the date using the calendar pop-up. If I tap the calendar icon for date custom, it will print the date in the custom format. If I tap the date field, I can change the date using the calendar pop-up. For the date-time field, it will print the current date and time in the default format when I tap the calendar icon. When I tap the field, I can change the date and the time using the calendar pop-up widget. For date-time custom, it prints automatically the current date and time because we use the now expression. Every time I tap the calendar icon, it will update the date and time to the current time. If I tap the field, I can change the date and time using the calendar pop-up.